I really think we can do that. I'm talking to other people around, not only the state, but around the nation, where we're seeing this wave starting to happen. My focus is right here, and I just want to do absolutely everything I can to beat Bill Foster. I'm so convinced that he is the wrong person for this district in so many ways. The other thing I'm so convinced is that he is beatable, but it's going to be tough. There's a reason why it's almost over 90% of incumbents get reelected because money pours into them. The unions are pouring money into his campaign, and that's going to continue. So we're probably going to be outspent. But one thing I can guarantee you is we are not going to be outworked. We are going to work our butts off. We did in the primary. We got outspent 3-1 by my opponent, and yet we won by 10 percentage points. The other thing that's important is Republicans are coming together in this district, which I think is important. In the past we've had some real divisions, and it just is harmful to us. There's going to be things that we disagree on, but we need to come together on the things that we do agree on. I think among this group we share. I think we're going to agree on just about everything. But I want to answer your questions, have you fire away things that thoughts you have for me. We feel like we've got one shot to beat Bill Foster. This is it. One shot to send our message in Obama's home state that they are heading in the wrong direction. And we've got to turn it around. So I ask for your help. I ask for your support. I'm so grateful to so many of you who have helped me through the primary. One person I just want to point out, Jeff Nicholson, is a good friend, someone I really look up to. He was a part of this congressional race as well. And I have so much respect for Jeff and Vicki and their family and his commitment to our freedom, to our liberty, to the Constitution. He really is truly an expert on a lot of that. You're poo-pooing that, but it's true. I've heard him speak, I've seen his writings, and I look to him. And there's others here too on other issues that we're talking about that I need to hear from you. I know, and I've said this all along too, that this is too big. It's too big for any one person. And that's not a bad thing, just to say that I need help, I need ideas, I need to learn from you, I need to listen to you. Again, a pretty novel concept to have a congressman that wants to listen to the people that he's going to be representing in a few months. Just to wrap up this part, and I've said this before, I'm sure you've heard it, some of you who've met me before, but I take it seriously. Another good friend of mine, Chris Lausen, is a state senator of mine, and we share this feeling that we walk into the Capitol down in Springfield, that we've got 200,000 bosses that we report to. And for me, it's really the same concept here in the U.S. Congress, that I am fortunate and blessed to have this opportunity to be able to represent you. I will have 700,000 bosses that I report to. And that's overwhelming, but it's also really exciting. And one thing I can promise you is I will do my absolute best to serve you well, to represent you well, to always listen to you. We may not agree on every single issue, but I promise you I will always listen to you. I will always be available to you. I want to be accessible and open and learning, and my commitment will remain to those core values that we share that I want to see our nation do. So I'd love to have your support. I would love to answer any questions that you might have, and then hopefully kind of come back around to what we're doing and what we need help with. Is my hope is to kind of end things up of laying out a challenge to you of where we need some help. So questions that you might have.
When are you going to kick off the distribution of the walking precincts, etc., with the precinct committee that are the ones that are really the foot soldiers of the whole campaign?
Yeah, no, it's great. It's really going to kick off June 1st or right around there. So it's really going to be an entire summer. Just so you know how the campaign is flowing. We're doing a lot of work right now. A big part of our effort is building coalitions. We've got 48 different coalition groups that we're building throughout this district, and we'd love to have your help on that. What we're asking people to do is, everybody has gifts, has abilities, has expertise, and we need what you're good at. So we don't necessarily want to take a square peg and force it into a round hole. If you just don't feel comfortable calling people, we don't want to make you call people. But you might feel really comfortable emailing people or having people in your home or writing letters to the editor or helping do research for us or helping me understand the industry that you have spent 20 or 30 or 40 years in. You have something valuable that you can join in with us. And so that's really what we're doing, is building these coalition groups. Some will be 100 people. One is a coalition of funeral directors. It's probably 100 funeral directors in this district. Not a big number when you think of the impact that every funeral home has. My family, I've got that background there, so my brother is helping me head up the
kind of a dying business, though, isn't it?
What's that? What'd you say?
It's a dying business.
It is.